Hi guys, this is Schwaku7. I'm in my recreation room gym, and today I'd like to do an unboxing video. And the unboxing video will be this handstand machine I bought off of Temu. This is the current ad on the handstand machine from Temu. It's currently being sold for $117.56 with free shipping. And that's the color I got. But it comes in black and blue. This is the advertisement on Temu. As you can see, you can go 180 degrees upside down. And it's very sturdy. I was surprised by that because I thought it would be more flimsier because of the price. It's actually very strong. It's made out of tubular steel. I thought there'd be some plastic parts to it, but it's almost made out of complete tubular steel, with the exception of the backrest and the headrest. And it is adjustable. What made me interested about this machine, because they described it as a handstand machine. Looks more like an inversion table to me, and you can use it like an inversion table, but you can do partial handstands with it. And that's what intrigued me. And you just push that down to lock your feet in. But there is a problem with this, is that when you go completely 180 degrees upside down, is how to get yourself back. And this is more information about it. Safety headrests, anti-fall shoulder pads, widening and thickening of the back panel, airbag, lumbar cushion, handle, adjusting lever, automatic foot pressure device, foot protection foam, fixed anti-slip foot pads. 59.8 inches in height, 29.1 inches wide. It does fold, so it saves space. And that's what it looks like. The black-blue version, but this is the one that I got. And this is what I paid for it. It was $119.49, but I used a $27.30 off coupon. So I paid a total of $92.19, but with $7.38 tax, my grand total was $99.57. And that's a good buy for an inversion table. This is what the parts look like when you take it out of the box. The hardware comes in a blister pack, and they provide a wrench and an Allen wrench. You can tell this is a budget piece of equipment because the back is stapled, it's not stitched. But the pad seems of decent quality, like normal exercise equipment. But the backing gives it away, because if it was better quality, this back would be stitched, not stapled. And the same thing on the backrest. The backrest is stapled too. It probably doesn't matter because it's on the back, but the actual backrest itself is of good quality, and it's also stitched. Step one is complete. Step one is just folding this out and put a pop pin here and another one here, and then you insert this rod and put the other side in. And that just clamps down like that. Step two is complete. And step two is bolting the headrest and the backrest onto this frame. At the same time, you have to connect the restraint belt here and here. And after you bolt in the restraint belt, it'll look like this. And the last part of step 2 is to attach the backrest to the frame with these 2 bolts here. And here. Step 3 is complete. And step 3 is pushing these rods in here and here and putting the foam pads on each side. Then attach this piece that bolts right in here. Bolt number 1, bolt number 2. Put a pop pen in here and attach the handrails like this. And it's just 2 bolts on both sides. I made a mistake putting this together. This backrest is upside down. It works this way, but I'm going ahead and flip it out. I want it to be the way it's supposed to be. Okay, it's fixed. It was easy to fix. It was only 4 bolts. The lumbar pad is also easy to put on. It has Velcro, so all you do is just attach the Velcro to the other side. It's that easy to put on. Okay, so it's put together now. And let me tell you about the exercise machine. First of all, it's made out of steel, most of it. I thought a lot of it would be plastic, but it's not. It's actually very durable. Like I said, the only problem would be the backing of these backrests and headrests because they're stapled, but they're on the back, so I don't even think that's a problem. This is much more sturdier than I thought it would be. And this is tubular steel. It's pretty strong. Now here's the second thing, and this is both good news and bad news. The good news is you can do handstands with this. Now here's the bad news. To do the handstands, you have to put this bar to the lowest setting. And there's different adjustment holes, like this one. And depending where you put that bar will determine how far you can decline. So to go to a 180-degree setting, you have to go to the lowest hole. Okay, by setting to the lowest adjustment hole, now you can go 180 degrees. But the problem with that is when you go to 180 degrees, is how do you get back up after you do your handstand? So here's what I came up with. And if you do this at your own risk. But this is what I decided would be a good idea to do. I took a resistance band, and then by lifting it up, I attached the other end of the resistance band here. So I have a resistance band here and here on that middle bar. Now, when it goes up, the resistance band wants to pull it forward again. So when I do a 180-degree handstand, it's more like a partial handstand, but the way I do it, I can return without being suspended 180 degrees and having a hard time to get back up. So let me show you how I do this. First of all, to adjust your feet, just push down, that bar comes up. And then to lock it in, push it back down and towards you. Now I can recline backwards 180 degrees and do a partial handstand. And the resistance band will allow me to kick back so I can get out of the handstand machine. And that's my advice on how to do handstands. And it is adjustable. I'm just doing a partial handstand. I can't get lower. I'm just doing it this height just for demonstration purposes. Okay guys, that's all for this video. I bought this machine because I had saved so much money on Temu. I was willing to take a chance on it. But as an inversion table, it's great. As a handstand machine, it's a little challenging to get back up when you're hanging 180 degrees. You can hang 180 degrees, but you're going to have to find a way to get yourself back up. And I use a resistance band, and even that is still challenging. But even so, I'm glad I bought the machine. But if you do this at your own risk. My belief that exercise equipment should be safe, affordable, and effective. This is definitely affordable. It's also effective. The real issue is whether it's safe, because you got to be a bit of an athlete to get back up, even with a resistance band. That's all for this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload new YouTube videos. And as always, thanks for watching.